Ever wondered why zombie games feel so familiar? Like you've been there before? That's no accident. A lot of it traces back to DayZ, the gritty, unforgiving mod that kick-started the modern survival genre. Back in 2012, DayZ threw players into a massive open world with nothing but the clothes on their back. There were no quests, no tutorials, just hunger, thirst, and the looming threat of zombies. And worse, other players. But DayZ wasn't just about the undead. It introduced the tension of permadeath, meaningful loot, and unpredictable player encounters. That moment when you find a can of beans and it actually matters, DayZ did that first. It made survival more than a backdrop. It made it the whole point. DayZ started humbly as a user-made mod for ARMA 2, a military simulator known for its realism. Created by Dean Hall in 2012, the mod dropped players into a bleak post-apocalyptic world where survival was brutal and nothing was handed to you. There were no checkpoints, no safety nets. You had to scavenge for food, manage your health, and always watch your back. Not just for zombies, but for other players who could turn hostile at any moment. This raw and scripted gameplay was unlike anything at the time. The tension of finding a single can of food or a loaded weapon made every choice meaningful. You weren't just playing a game, you were surviving a story that you wrote with every decision. Word spread fast. The DayZ mod exploded, drawing in millions of players and streamers. Pretty soon, it sparked an entire movement. Games like Rust, H1Z1 and The Forest followed its lead, blending open world exploration with survival, danger and emergent storytelling. DayZ didn't just start a trend, it reshaped the landscape of survival gaming. After its explosive success as a mod for ARMA 2, DayZ quickly became more than just a fan project. It was a gaming phenomenon. The mod's raw, high-stakes survival gameplay captured the attention of millions, and it wasn't long before Bohemian Interactive, the developers of ARMA, partnered with creator Dean Hall to turn DayZ into a full standalone game. The goal was to rebuild it from the ground up with new technology, new systems, and a more stable multiplayer experience, while keeping the core tension and freedom that made the mod so compelling. The standalone version of DayZ launched in early access in late 2013, but the transition was far from smooth. Development was slow with major engine changes, server rewrites, and constant redesigns of core systems like inventory and base building. Many early players grew frustrated with the lack of progress, bugs, and missing features. Despite the rough start, DayZ persisted. Over the years, consistent updates brought improvements, and a dedicated community kept the game alive. Today, DayZ Standalone is more stable, feature-rich, and popular than it has been in years, showing the long-term payoff of its slow-burn development. But DayZ's legacy didn't stop there. With the release of ARMA Reforger, Bohemian's next-gen sandbox built on the new Infusion engine, the spirit of modding returned. Modders have already created survival experiences heavily inspired by DayZ, this time with modern graphics, smoother animation, and even better tools for customization. It's a full circle moment. DayZ began as a mod, became a standalone success, and now inspires new mods on the cutting edge of Bohemian's technology. The survival game may have evolved, but DayZ's DNA continues to shape it, mod after mod. DayZ just didn't create a moment, it created a genre. What started as a mod for ARMA 2 evolved into a blueprint for modern survival games. Its open world, high stakes mechanics redefined what it meant to survive in a video game. Players weren't just fighting zombies, they were scavenging for scraps, treating infected wounds, watching body temperature, and making split-second decisions about whether to trust a stranger. This blend of realism, tension, and unpredictability laid the foundation for an entire generation of games. Take Rust, for example. It stripped away the zombies but kept DayZ's core elements: player versus player chaos, resource scavenging, and the constant fear of loss. Then it added crafting, raiding, and base building, pushing the genre towards something more systematic and sandbox driven. Meanwhile, H1Z1 started out as a clear DayZ-inspired survival game, before pivoting into fast-paced PvP and ultimately becoming one of the earliest Battle Royale hits. Without DayZ, the entire Battle Royale genre might look very different, and not exist at all. More than anything, DayZ proved that survival could be about more than just combat. It could be about vulnerability, about scarcity, and about how people behave when society falls apart. Hunger, thirst, trust, betrayal, these become gameplay mechanics, and that emotional tension, so rare in a multiplayer game, set DayZ apart and inspired a wave of developers to chase the same spot. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please do let me know in the comments below. If you are new, please do subscribe. I shall catch you in the next video. Many thanks.